Are you looking to start a new business or a new website? Have you thought about the domain name for that website? That's the name people are going to type in to find you when they're looking for your business. Hi, I'm Austin Colson with AC Web, and I'm going to give you 10 tips to help you pick a domain name that's both memorable and catchy so people can find your business. So here are the 10 tips. Number 1, understand the importance of a domain name. Why is it important? This is what people are going to remember. This is how people are going to find you. And this is also the number 1 asset you need to own and control for your online presence. You can always get a new website. You can get new information to put on that website. But if you lose that domain name that Google's index, that people remember, that's on all your print collateral, that's on billboards or wherever, you lose that, you're starting over. And you don't want to do that. So the first thing is make sure that when you get the domain name, don't let your website guy like us or somebody else register it for you. Put it in your name, put it in your credit card, make sure you control that. Number 2, brainstorm potential names. Probably the hardest part, and a lot of these tips that I'm going to go through are going to help you with this, but just think about the tips that I'm going to give you and brainstorm different names. And while you're brainstorming them, the number 3 tip is check availability. So you don't want to wait till you go through all these steps and come up with this perfect domain name and then you go check it, it's not available. So as you're going through this thought process, check availability, see what's out there, see what other people are doing. Next, make sure it's easy to spell and pronounce. You're going to tell this to people. You're going to share this with people. It's not just going to be in print. It's not just going to be a link on the internet. You want people to remember it. You want to be able to pronounce it, remember it, and go back to their office or their house and type it. So make sure it's easy to pronounce. Along the same lines, keep it short and memorable. Same reason. You want people to be able to go back, to have heard the domain name, go back, type it in, and find your business. Now, a good thing is this might not be part of your business name, but you should also consider putting keywords in it. If you're starting a new website or a new business, this is a perfect time to make sure that you have keywords in there that are going to help you show up. So say your name is Joe's Plumbing. You might want to, if you know you're going to be focused on Riverside, it might be Joe's Plumbing Riverside. Joe's Plumbing as a name is cool because it already has the keyword in it. But say it's just Joe's Services as the company name. You might want to get Joe's Plumbing Services, something along those lines, so that automatically you're getting a little bit of credibility with Google because it's literally the name of your company or the name of your website. And they don't necessarily have to match. They should be close, and a lot of times you want them to match. But I've seen a lot of success where people get a keyword domain name and then their logo is something different, as long as it's close. Next, avoid numbers, hyphens, and symbols. This comes back to making it easy and memorable. If people have to type in a hyphen, if you tell somebody to go to easyrun.com and they don't know that there should be a hyphen in there, they're going to go with some competitor probably because they're not going to remember to put that hyphen in there. Look at existing domain names for similar products. This will give you good ideas. It'll show you what your competition's doing, what kind of words are they using, how are they presenting it. So look at your competitors, look at similar industries, just look at different things out there and see what's working. Make sure that you have the proper extension, TLD. These are .com, .org, .net. If you're a company, you should probably have a .com or a .net. If you're a nonprofit, you should have a .org. There's a bunch of other ones out there, and I think they're going to grow in popularity over time. But you should always, in my opinion, you should always try to get a .com first, unless you're a nonprofit, then get that .org. And then register your domain name as soon as possible. You've gone through the process, you've spent the time, you've come up with a clever name, you see that it's available, you sit on it for a while, you're thinking about other things or whatever, and you come back and now it's gone. They're very inexpensive. They're like $12 a year. So just register it right away, get it in the system, get ownership of it, and then you don't have to worry about it later. So this is a quick 10 tips to help you pick a domain name. If you want any help with that or advice, feel free to give us a call or reach out through our website or comment down below, and we're here to help you. Thanks. Austin Colson with AC Web.